Mate, you've finally been released.
Yeah, it's been a long 27 months.
Whoa! Well, what? I mean, people have a lot of questions, right? You were obviously with one championship, and you were doing amazing. I mean, I think the last time we saw you fight, we were like, man, Reece is definitely the one to get behind. Obviously, one championship loved you, and then some shit went down. First of all, can you kind of tell everyone and get everyone up to speed on like what was the issue?
We just got benched, essentially. I was asking for fights, and they just weren't coming. They had no plan for me, and then I was like, "Well, if you just let me go." Like,
And why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it the whole? Because I think there was word of like they almost weren't sure what they were gonna do with their MMA because they're big into like their kickboxing and Muay Thai and stuff, but they're kind of are in and out with MMA. Did it feel like they were not sure?
Yeah, I really don't think anyone knows what's happening there. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I mean, you're a man from the inside. Like, is it a successful company? Like, is it a good run company? Because from the outside, they look very good.
The show was awesome. Like, what an absolute honor it was to be
Mm,
able to fight as long as I did for them. The shows were, I still think, way more entertaining than most.
mm.
The actual what I mean by show is I mean the antics and the build up for each fighter and
Yeah.
like the actual being there present in an actual show was awesome. And behind the scenes, everything seemed to tick. We're always, as anything, waiting, but I just don't know. It's sad.
Yeah, no, that is right. It's like it's not even like an angry sort of situation. Now, I think I even rallied behind you to get released, and we did all this work, and I was like, yeah. And then it looked like you were rallying for a fight again. So what happened there? I was like, Reece, I fought hard for you, and now you're going back.
I know it was out of good, not will. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Good, not even intentions.
Good faith.
Good faith. Basically, out of good faith, I was kind of told that there might be something coming up.
Yep.
So I retracted all of my release requests,
Hmm.
just thinking that I was doing the right thing by them, and just continue to get benched.
Is it an actual like form you give them, or is asking to be released just asking them to let you go?
Wow. Just emails, basically. I
Mm.
kind of ran through and hit every direction that I could, and then eventually I was given an NDA, which expired one day post my expiry of contract anyway. So
Mm. Yeah.
yeah, I just got to be careful that I don't disparage them.
Nah, and no one is. But I think the whole thing is like trying to understand what the situation is because I think people like one championship now and they want to, but I think it's like the understanding. I've reached out personally to one championship and invited them on to sort of discuss some issues which they unfortunately haven't sort of partaken in, but. Just involving MMA and everything, would you say that they're wrapping up their MMA side from your point of view? You reckon they're done with it?
I really don't know. It feels like there's two bodies. They have the
Mm,
Friday night fights, which are run every Friday in Thailand, and then they have their big shows, like their big on Prime, and
mm,
it kind of feels like they're ramping them down and just going to be Friday night fights, the
yep.
smaller body. That's kind of what I I feel was
Mm.
happening.
Would you say the main problem with all this was just no miscommunication or no communication?
Just yeah, there was just no communication.
Mm. And it sucks because you were doing well. I feel like you're actually repping one championship really well.
I tried to carry, like, not carry them. I tried to be a great role model. I tried to, do
But you
everything that
did, you did carry them for Australia. You did.
I really try. I really tried. I really feel the thing with me was that I feel like I should have been fight. I should have at least been offered the title fight.
Mm,
I feel like I should have been offered it before I was given the car. I think I should have been fighting DJ instead of
mm,
Moraes having a rematch. And then they didn't even offer the title against Yuya rematch. They gave
yeah.
it to a strawweight, the strawweight champ. So what do I do?
Do you think it was one championship against MMA, this problem, or do you think there was something that you weren't doing right?
I don't think they really thought that an Australian champ was going to do tickets
Yeah.
or sell tickets, get more watches. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. So that, I mean, and that in people might not like it, but that in a business sense, like kind of makes sense. But I can see the issue with it. But overall, now that you're finished with it, is it like good handshake on the way out, or is it a bit of kind of both sides probably don't like each other?
Well, I guess with the posts I put out, just requesting releases on release, I don't think it looked good
Mm.
on their behalf. I wish I could say for myself, water under the bridge, but I kind of hold grudges. I'm terrible. That's
Nah,
just me.
that's fair, but I mean, there's a lot of speculation, so I guess it's like that's why it's always good to hear from you. Did you have any relationship with like Chatri or anyone like that?
No, I had I thought I had a pretty good relationship with some of the like the matchmakers or the high ups. Like have good conversations and greet each other happily. Chotri kind of flows in, flows out. You don't really see him a lot,
Mm.
to be all that honest. And then he'll just kind of say hello to a few.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess before we sort of put this sort of chapter of yours to bed, do you regret your time at One Championship?
Up until my last contract, no.
Mm.
I feel like I was able to train full time and pay bills, and it all looked like it was rolling over nicely, and the title fight was going to come. And then, yeah, just that year that they were building Muay Thai and never really told anyone, that kind of hurt, and it still hurts.
Yeah. And do you feel like they've robbed you of like vital years?
Yeah.